Welcome back to Galactic Reviews and the next episode in our Dark Knight Trilogy. I am Wyatt, your resident game master. We have Andrew, Payson, Zachary, and a new guest, Grant. So for this week, we had to watch The Dark Knight, and from what everyone has told me before we started recording, they all seem to enjoy it, which is great. And I have come up with a plethora of questions for them to answer. Hopefully they can get a lot right. I'm hoping that they don't get a lot right because it's going to be way more fun for me. But it's all for your viewing entertainment. So let's get right into it. Okay, I'm going to start off with an easy question. Who is the villain in this movie?
Michael Bay.
Okay, Andrew, we're going to start with you.
The Joker.
The Joker, Payson,
The Joker.
Zachary,
Heath Ledger's Joker.
and Grant.
The Joker.
Yep, it was the Joker. I was hoping that I could get like Harvey Dent out of someone, but
Or Scarecrow. I mean, he was in it. I was surprised. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Question 2. The first time I was seen in the movie was when I showed up to court. The day I was questioning Rosie, a member of the local mob. While questioning him on the new head of the crime family, Rossi pulled a gun on me. I managed to get the gun away from him and turned to speak to Maroney. After examining the gun, I remarked to him that in order to kill a public servant, you should buy American. What country had I concluded the gun was from?
I thought you were gonna ask.
Oh. Okay. That went for a turn. I know the answer, but I was expecting something different.
Oh, I know you
gotta
were.
admit, I'm with Zach on that one.
Oh, I know. Andrew,
China.
Payson,
I was also going to say China.
Zach,
China.
and Grant.
China.
China? China was correct. Question 3. Which actor portrayed a public official accused of not doing enough to control crime in the city? If you would like, I can give the character that this actor was playing as well.
Yeah, can you do that?
Mayor Anthony Garcia. Who played Mayor Anthony Garcia? Is Andrew?
The actor who played Anthony Garcia was Anthony Garcia himself.
Okay. Payson?
Ben Shapiro. I have no idea.
Zachary?
I'm just going to pass. I'm not even going to make an attempt.
Grant, can you pull this one through?
Michael Caine.
That would be great. Actually, it was Nestor Carbonell who played it. Who played Anthony Garcia in the movie. Question 4. In the bank robbery scene at the beginning of the movie, we all see the clown/bank robbers killing each other. One clown points his gun at the other clown, who turns out to be Joker, and says, "I'm getting the Joker." Sorry, let me say that again. One clown points his gun at the other clown, who turns out to be the Joker, and says, "I'm betting the Joker told you to kill me when we got the money." What does the Joker reply with? "I killed the blank." So, Andrew, do you have an answer?
I do. It was the bus driver.
Payson,
Bus driver.
Zachary,
Yep, the bus driver.
and Grant,
Bus driver.
bus driver. That was correct. It was the bus driver. He said, "I killed the bus driver." Okay, question 5. The Joker tells Rachel how he carved his face to make his wife feel better after her own face was cut, but now she can't stand the sight of him. However, the Joker sees a funny side. What is the funny side of getting his face cut? Andrew?
Oh,
Isn't it now like he's always smiling?
Payson?
I was going to say because he's now always smiling.
And Zachary?
yeah. It was He's Now Always Smiling.
And Grant?
Says, now I'm always smiling.
Yep, it's now he's always smiling. Which, in a weird turn of events, is the most sadistic thing I've heard from the entire movie. Question number 6. In the beginning of the movie, during the bank robbery, one of the bank personnel ended up having a conversation with one of the bank robbers. We found out that this robber was indeed Joker. The bank personnel asked what the robber believed in. What was Joker's response?
I'm just gonna go with chaos.
Chaos. Okay. Payson?
That was going to be my answer too.
Yeah.
I believe he said, "I believe in chaos."
Zachary,
Yeah, that was going to be mine as well. Chaos.
and Grant.
I was gonna say, what doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
Oh. No,
Grant got it.
yeah, that's it.
Joker said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stranger."
Yeah.
Question 7. At the beginning of the movie, we find a bunch of criminals in clown masks. By the end of the robbery, no, let me restart this. At the beginning of the movie, we find a bunch of criminals in clown masks, led by the Joker, robbing a bank. Who owns said bank? Andrew.
I'm gonna say like Falcone/Maroni mob.
Okay, Payson?
I was just gonna say the mob. Do you want a specific?
Yeah, that's.
No, Zachary?
Yeah, I was just going to say the mob as well.
And then Grant?
I was gonna say like the city of Gotham.
I was just, all I was looking for was the mob. Okay, question 8. The movie began with the scene where 6 men in their clown masks robbed a bank. They killed one another to get a larger cut of the money. In the end, one man remained and he took off his mask only to reveal his true identity, the notorious Joker. What mode of transportation did he use to escape from the bank? Andrew, you got an answer?
Yeah, school bus.
Payson?
School bus.
Zach?
Well, I mean, he killed the bus driver, so how else is he going to leave besides a bus?
In a bicycle.
What kind of bus?
A school bus, along with all 50 other school buses right outside who didn't mind the big hole in the wall.
Grant?
I was gonna say school bus.
Yep, it was a school bus. Question number 9. During the final showdown with Batman, what lyric of a famous song used in movies, including Misery, The Aviator, The Notebook, does the Joker mutter? Does anybody have an answer?
I have an answer.
Andrew.
My official answer is it's along the lines of if you want something done right, do it yourself. My unofficial answer is when I was a young boy.
Okay. Payson.
The Joker and the Thief of the Night. Joker and the Thief. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all that comes to mind. Have you
Zach.
not heard of that song?
I'll just say I gave you my answer. It's a completely wrong answer, but I'm sticking with my answer because I can't think of anything better.
Okay. And then Grant.
Here we go. He's like,
No.
here we go.
Actually, the lyrics he said were all the odd familiar places. From the song I'll Be Seeing You, written by Sammy Fain and Irving. I don't know how to say that guy's last name.
Okay, so
Aahal.
Yeah.
which
It's while he's like attacking Batman. He like hits
Okay.
himself.
yeah,
Yeah, no, he murmurs it when he pulls out his dagger and stabs Batman. What's the name of the person behind the Batman mask? Okay, Andrew.
Either Bruce Bale or Christian Wayne.
oh, those your final answers?
Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Bruce Wayne. Okay. Payson.
Yeah, I'll just go Bruce Wayne.
Zachary.
I was gonna go Bruce Wayne or Christian Bale.
Grant.
If I can give 2 answers, unlike last time, do I have to be specific? And
I would prefer you to be specific, yes.
they're one and the same person.
No.
Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne. How about that?
Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne? Okay, I can accept that.
Okay.
as-
I mean, that is the movie.
and then Grant.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. Okay, I will accept that, Zachary, just because you were more specific than everyone else. But I was just looking for Bruce Wayne because
I get an extra point, unlike last times when you gave me that no point for that stupid bat question.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't.
All right, next question.
according to the Joker, never start with the head. The victim gets all blank. He can't feel you're next. And then his sentence is cut off because Bruce Wayne crushed his hand. I mean, Batman, rather. What's the missing word from that line? I'm going to start with Grant this time because I feel like I've been neglecting him.
Heck, wow, means a lot. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy? Zach?
Wasn't it hazy?
Payson?
I'm with Grant. I think it was fuzzy.
I don't.
And then
know.
Andrew.
Yeah, fuzzy.
Fuzzy. I got
Yep,
it wrong.
it was fuzzy.
Ah.
I really wish he was allowed to finish his line. What was the name of the district attorney Harvey Dent's girlfriend? If you can give me the name of his girlfriend, you get the point.
Am I
And
going?
if you can give me the name of the actress who played her in this movie, you can get a point.
Okay.
But if you name both, you don't get 2 points.
No, if you name both, you get 2 points.
Okay.
But only the actor that played in this movie.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Am I going first?
Yeah, Grant, you're going first.
All right. The name of the character is Rachel Dawes, and the name of the actress is Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay, Zachary?
Yep. It's Rachel Dawes and Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Payson?
All right. I was going to say Rachel Dawes, and I did not remember her first name was Maggie, but I did remember her last name was Gyllenhaal.
And then Andrew, I'm assuming you had the same thing.
I get 2 points because both of the characters were named Rachel Dawes in both movies.
So
We were only talking about this movie, though. Did you miss that memo?
I heard you can get 2 points if you name them both, and I named them both.
Okay, so Andrew and Payson got 1 point, and Grant and Zachary got 2 points.
I said Gyllenhaal.
But there's okay.
Hey,
Payson.
this is gonna be just like the one with the bat and the
Payson.
theme
Okay,
song.
okay, Wyatt.
The final
I said
songs.
Gyllenhaal, and you know what I meant.
But you didn't
how
know
many
her first
Gyllenhaal-
name.
You know
Okay,
how many
fine.
Gyllenhaals
Mrs.
there
Gyllenhaal.
But that doesn't.
That could be her mother.
Okay. The main mob criminals all meet up to hold a meeting about their money and what they plan to do with keeping it safe. Mr. Lau informs them that he has already moved their money to his account in Hong Kong. The Joker shows up and informs the mob that it doesn't matter if he moved the money there, Batman will find him. What does Joker say Lau is? Okay, Grant?
Wheeler.
Squealer? Zachary?
I like that answer, Jake, but I think it was coward. I'm gonna get
I
it
gotta tell you
wrong.
this, Zach. His name's not Jake.
Well, you know what? Grant, Jake, Batman, they all blur together. I apologize. I'll just call you.
His name is on
Batman.
the screen, Zach.
Hey, I'm illiterate. I can't read.
You can't write either.
That's why I'm illiterate.
Okay, John.
Okay, so Zachary, what was your answer?
Coward.
Payson?
I was gonna say Squealer.
And then Andrew.
He knows a squealer when he sees one.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone got it but Zachary. He called him a squealer. In one of the most brilliant stunt scenes of all time, Batman topples a huge trailer truck hijacked by the Joker and his henchmen. What ghastly piece of advice is scrawled on the side of this trailer?
Apparently,
Do we?
I'm 19 and never learned how to read.
Okay, Grant?
It's something about slaughter, I think.
Can you clarify?
Wait, you want the whole thing or just?
I want what's written on the side.
Alright.
What piece of advice?
Yeah. All
I
right.
know, like, it originally said, or I think it originally said laughter, but they added the S and the L. So I think it's something like, I don't know.
Laughter already has an L.
Oh, they added the S. So it's like, use some slaughter in your day or something like that.
Okay, Zachary?
All I remember is slaughter, and then they opened the door and he shot the vehicle.
Payson?
I remember Slaughter. Now, are you asking for the complete slogan? Because I have two, if that's the case.
I'm asking for the complete one, but I would recommend you choose one of the two because you got to make a
I
single
know
choice.
they said slaughter, but if it is a slogan, which is what you said and not just the word, then it was originally laughter is the best medicine for everything, but instead it was slaughter. That's my stab at it.
So
Since
your
you
stab
said
at
it
is
was the
slaughter is the best
saying,
medicine
not
for
the
everything?
word.
Yeah, so your stab at it is slaughter is the best medicine for everything.
Yes.
That's a good
Okay.
stat, Payson.
Andrew,
I was just gonna say smile.
smile. That's cute.
Though
Um,
you're
The piece of advice was slaughter is the best medicine, and it did say for everything. So yeah.
all right.
So Payson got it correct. Okay. The Joker threatens to blow up the building during the mob meeting if they don't let him leave. Angry at this, Gamble says, "You think you can steal from us and just walk away?" What does the Joker reply with? Okay, Grant, we're going to start with you.
He says, "Yeah."
Okay, Zachary?
Yeah, that's all I've got is yes.
Yes?
Okay, you want me to be specific, yes or yeah?
I'm a very specific
Do
person.
you want me to say
Yeah,
okay?
we know that, Wyatt.
All right,
It's a quote. That's
all
what
right.
I'm saying.
No, I get it. No, I'll accept that. I'm gonna go with yeah, knowing the Joker's character because he's too lazy to add an extra letter to his sentence.
He's
Well,
not a-
no, yeah, isn't that 4 instead of yes? That's 3.
Okay. Payson, what
Depends
was your
how you
answer?
spell it.
I was gonna say yeah as well. Just
Andrew?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes? You say yes?
Yes.
Watch Andrew be the only one that's right.
No, actually, Andrew's the only one that's wrong. It was
I
yeah.
know, but I was hoping he would be the only one that would be right. I need you to be just as specific with your questions as you are with our answers.
Then we might be here a while, Zach.
Which actor played Jim Gordon? Okay, let's start with Grant.
Gary Oldham.
Gary Oldman? Zachary?
Isn't it Gary Oldman?
Payson?
I'm gonna be honest. Grant's got it right, but I'm
Is
not.
it?
I did not have that answer. I was around it, but I was not on it.
Oh,
And then Drew.
I have no idea.
The guy who played Jim Gordon was Gary Oldman. When the Joker demands that Batman reveal his true identity, Harvey Dent steps up and claims to be Batman. The convoy transporting him to county jail is attacked by the Joker. What diversion does the Joker use to drive the convoy down to the lower streets away from Airsport?
Okay, I was very confident because I thought it was funny that a fire truck was on
Oh.
fire.
I see where you get it. Yeah.
That's
I don't
what
know
I
if
thought
that's
was
funny.
I just thought
or
it was
not.
ironic. I didn't think it was like
I mean,
it was ironic funny,
I
not
see
like
I see where you're
"Haha,
coming
people are
from,
dying"
but
funny.
it's a Joker laugh. We'll
Yeah,
just put it as that.
yeah,
It's something the
ironic
Joker would
funny,
laugh
not
at.
like yeah.
Okay, Grant, what you got?
I was just gonna say a large burning vehicle.
Okay, Zachary?
It was a fire truck.
Okay, and Andrew?
I was gonna say some type of explosion.
Nope, it was a burning fire truck. Question 19. When the Joker first arrives at the meeting place of all the mob criminals, he performs a magic trick on a lackey of one of the mobsters. You all know that this magic trick is making a pencil disappear, but do you know who the mobster who sent his lackey to rip off the Joker's head is? Okay, I'm going to start with Andrew.
Good bowl. I don't know.
So close.
Zachary?
Wasn't it Gamble?
Payson?
Yeah, Gamble.
And then Grant.
I didn't know.
I was
It
one.
was Gamble. What scheduled performance of the Moscow Ballet is canceled when Bruce Wayne absconds with the entire troupe on his yacht, dubbed the Love Boat?
First off, I don't know who a Bruce Wayne is. I've only got one ballet in my two, but I'm only gonna give one answer because it was nowhere near Christmas time.
I think we have the same answer.
Okay, actually, for that one, Grant, what
But I
you got?
guess what yours was, Zach? The Nutcracker?
The
Yeah.
Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker? Zachary, what was your answer?
Swan Lake.
Oh, I thought
I
they
had two answers, but
Okay.
I didn't think it was close enough to Christmas to go Nutcracker.
Okay,
Be a
Payson.
Christmas movie.
Well, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, Grant and Zach said my two answers that I had in my head.
Do
But
you
I'm
know
gonna
any
go
other
with-
ballets?
I'm gonna go with Nutcracker.
Wow, you guys are so uncultured. You don't even know more than 2 ballets.
Okay,
I
Andrew,
took
go.
ballet for a year, and that's all I
Island
got.
one.
You don't know it, Andrew?
I was gonna say Black Swan.
Black Swan? Hey,
Wow.
that's one
It's like-
more ballet.
Like the movie with Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Good.
I believe that's actually a ballet. So the actual name of the ballet was Giselle.
What
Does he
type
say
of
that when he
ballet
introduces
is
them?
that?
Okay, so I'm gonna take my leave, and y'all can get on with
All right.
actual conversation of the movie.
Thank you, Game Master.
You're welcome. I will be
Wow.
back again for the next portion of this trilogy with more questions and more fun for the family.
Woo!
All right,
And I don't
Andrew?
remember which.
you lost the second one as well as the first one.
You are the
But
biggest loser.
you lost this one.
So what is it? I gotta wear makeup for the next one?
Yeah, you gotta wear a joke. You gotta be full
He's got to be
Joker
Joker.
makeup.
All right. So the movie.
So, who wanted to see more of Scarecrow in this movie?
I
I
mean-
will say they redeemed him a little bit better than they did in the first film. Because in the first film he felt gypped. In this one he actually felt like he was actually
A
getting a
Scarecrow?
name for himself.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt about Scarecrow. And I was very surprised that the actor came back just to reprise his role for maybe like 5 minutes
Hey, he got
of
paid
like
for it.
filming.
He got paid for it, so why does he care?
Well, has anyone watched that for the first time?
No, I think it's a very well known movie. And this is one of the I think the best Dark Knight Trilogy movie out of the three.
Well, of course it's the
This
best.
is the
I mean,
most favored. I
it
believe
had
this
Heath
is-
Ledger,
Yeah,
the hero.
Top 3 for me.
I believe this one is the best. This one was the highest grossing of the three. This one I believe was like number wasn't it like number 10
Okay,
for a while?
I feel like a reason it was top grossing, one, because Heath Ledger died shortly after the movie
Yeah.
was aired, and so they went to go see this as the final Heath Ledger movie.
Yeah, that might be it.
So that could be some of why they got so much for it as well. Because
Possibly.
he is a really, or was, a really great actor.
And I think just the success of the first movie, because usually
yeah.
sequels will do really well because everyone loved the first movie. So like, oh, let's go see the second
I mean,
one.
the first one to me, it was good, but it was kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
I really like Batman Begins. I like it a lot.
I mean, it was really good, but to me, I haven't seen the last one, so I can't really put it.
It's
On a
better than the
scale.
last one. I've seen the last one. This one is
it?
better.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I've heard, but I can't put that on a scale.
I've always seen things about like, oh, how deep into that role Heath Ledger went. I want to know.
Okay, first off, Heath Ledger was an actor,
Yes.
so he got into his character for everything he did, and I think that was really the breaking point for him. The breaking point was because he was playing the role, or was mimicking the role of just an insane killer.
Yeah.
So,
I don't from what I've heard and from what I've seen is he was not only was he trying to like he was apparently a very good method actor, so he got really into his roles.
Mhm.
But he also doing drugs, and he was also trying to do the Joker, and he was trying to become as much like the Joker so that would become more real. And I believe he just OD'd on drugs, or when he went to the hospital, the prescription was kind of he OD'd on the prescription.
I don't know.
The prescription messed up or something, and that's how he died, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard he was having like, he was a method actor, so he was having like nightmares about the Joker or something like that. And so he started
yeah.
taking drugs either to help him
Okay.
sleep.
So
Well,
what it was, he was prescribed painkillers, anti-anxiety, and sleeping pills because he was having trouble sleeping because of the nightmares. He had really bad anxiety because his mind was in the frame of Joker all the time, and painkillers probably just because some of the scenes were physical and stuff. He could have also physically harmed himself to get into character as well.
Mhm.
We don't know, because I know for some of the roles he would starve himself
I believe.
like really bad.
Yeah, that was. I think that was the second time I've ever seen that movie, but the first time I like actually paid attention to it. And the first thing I was like, "That's not Rachel Dawes." That's the first time I thought.
Grant, what do you think about the movie?
Well, I mean, I think it wouldn't be going off on a limb really to say it's probably the best comic book movie ever. I mean, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion.
I say it would be like the best like DC movie.
Personally, I think it beats any of the Marvel ones too.
Yeah, I'm with
It's
Grant on
really
that.
good, but
I
probably
think
100% is the best DC movie.
Oh yeah,
My
Yeah.
opinion.
it's the best DC movie.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
See, I still think the Ben Affleck Daredevil is the best comic book movie, but
You know what? No, I accept that. That is a
You're-
really good one. And then Elektra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two
Grant,
great movies.
Grant, back to what you were saying.
Zach, do you think there's a better comic book movie? Oh, there's one better than Dark Knight?
In general?
Yeah.
In general.
some of the Marvel movies cut it really close. Like,
Yeah.
they're a good one.
can match up to it.
I know. Personally, I'm
Captain
just
America
a big
gets really
fan.
close.
I'm just a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, mostly
that
because
was
of the
good.
humor and the songs and everything. It just does a great. It's so well written. So
That's-
to me, that one would be probably up there, tied with it, or better.
Yeah.
I think The Last Jedi is a great representation.
Completely agree.
Yeah, I love Rose Chico in that movie.
I hate you guys so much. I really do. You don't
I think it.
understand how much I
I
loathe
think it should
that
have won
movie.
an. I think it should have won an Oscar. To be honest.
Disney almost
Oh.
bought one for it.
Huh?
Disney probably tried to buy one for it.
Probably.
I know.
All right, so back to Dark Knight.
Payson, how did you like this movie?
I liked it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this movie?
It's one of my favorites.
I don't think that's an answer to the scale.
Oh.
9.
A 9?
What
Okay.
about 10?
Because I never give a 10. Never, never, never.
So
What?
a 9 is actually your 10 if you never give it 10.
Well, you can never. A movie is never perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be. Have you never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Have you never seen Emperor's New Groove?
Was that
That
10?
movie's a 10.
Speaking of, who's Kronk?
Alfred again. Alfred.
I don't know. He had so much less screen time.
Some of the
Uh,
lines are just priceless.
Well, some of them, but I'll be honest. Bruce Wayne had some great lines as well.
Yeah, Bruce had some good ones too, but I think Alfred had more of it than he did.
I'm gonna give it to the guy who had the most screen time, or sorry, the most jokes. So the Joker, I believe, was the Kronk.
Yeah,
just
but
more
does he-
sadistical.
Does he represent who Kronk is?
No,
Would
I think
Kronk
it's-
go
I think
around
it's
killing
Alfred.
people every day because
think it would
Batman
be
didn't
Alfred.
take off his mask?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think since we're looking at it from,
Not a baby
he's
with.
I think Alfred is the comedic relief in this movie again.
Hey, Lucius Fox is comedic relief too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
He
he was.
Lucius and
I
Alfred.
think the best thing was, are you really going to
So you're gonna tell me.
blackmail?
Your
So you're gonna
client,
tell me that you're
the
gonna
healthiest person in the world.
Yeah,
who you think is a vigilante at night, and you're gonna tell me that you come here demanding, trying to blackmail this guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then he saved your life later.
yeah, no, he was trying
Oh.
to get in front of him.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
like, I should probably go to a hospital, shouldn't
Should I go to
You
a
don't watch the
hospital?
news, do you?
I?
What's the news?
News.
News?
Honestly, there's so much great comedic relief in these movies.
I remember hearing something. Speaking of that hospital part, when two things: when the Joker was holding the gun against his head and had it in Harvey's hand, that if you look, his thumb is holding the
The pin.
not the pin. That's not what it's called.
I know it's not.
The
Yeah,
hammer.
the hammer.
The hammer back. So even if he did shoot it, it wouldn't matter. So that was cool. The other one was when he's
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
yeah, when he's waddling away, he turns around and is like, "What happened?"
I knew that one.
I read somewhere that it was that was not scripted. That something happened with the detonations, and they weren't going off all when they should have.
From what I heard was it was
But
actually
it
planned.
100% worked.
Yeah, from what I heard was it was actually planned. He was supposed to blow it up at some point when he was closer to getting out of the hospital than when he was getting to the bus, and he was supposed to hit it again. However, he either didn't remember or nobody told him.
It
So
was
blew up
probably no
once,
one told
and it was a
him.
minor blow. And then
Yeah.
he looked at it and questioned the whole thing, and then pressed it again, and then it blew up entirely.
It was either no one told him or they just told him the gist of it and told him to run with it.
Yeah, I
Oh, the
believe it was
malfunction.
more of a they
Just went
they
with
didn't tell him
Yeah.
because that's what it looks like.
I think that was better though.
Yeah,
Cutting it up.
Yeah. It
That-
really was.
I think they either forgot to tell him or just didn't tell him, or he forgot. One of those.
All right.
Think about-
Now, how do you all think Harvey Dent looked when he became Two-Face?
Dude, he looked fine.
Like
He was smoking.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
He
Oh,
was
geez.
The visual effects they did were phenomenal on that.
Yeah.
What hurts was when Gordon came in and said, "I don't think." The doctor said he couldn't give you a skin graft.
No, the doctor, he said, Gordon said that Harvey Dent was refusing to get a skin graft.
I just thought that was funny.
Hey, the dude was having internal trauma
Yeah.
and it was externally shown.
Well, I will say this: in most comics, what happens is it's like an acid, kind of that just goes over half his body. Whereas in this one, it was gasoline, him being set on fire from his
Mhm.
face, which I guess was a nice twist on it. But
For this film.
yeah,
Because how else would he be able to get acid on his face?
well, I mean, true. That's true. Well, it was more
And
gasoline
then-
than acid. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But like I believe in the animated series, it's actually I'm speaking a lot about the animated series, but that's because that's the one I most recently watched. So, but I believe in the animated series, what happens is he's finding somebody who's trying to blackmail him while he's having this internal crisis between his two
Halves.
his two halves, his Harvey Dent half and his Two-Face half.
Yeah, because in that one, he's more of like a Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, he's more of a, what do you call those, schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
he's more one of
disassociative
those.
or DID.
Yeah.
Dissociative identity disorder when you have multiple
Yeah.
personality disorder. That's
Mhm.
another
Oh no, what's even cooler is at the end of the I believe it's at the end of the first season or whatever, he ends up getting like a new identity disorder, and it's called like the Judge or something. I thought that was cool. And so he's having even more of an internal struggle because one wants to rid all crime by any means necessary. One wants to be the crime by any means necessary. And the other
I
one
mean,
is
he
just
could
trying to just hold everything together.
He could be both. He could be the crime and he could not be the crime at the same time. He could be the one that goes and kills all the criminals and
Yeah.
be the only criminal left. Thence, he would get rid of all crime
I do have one
after he
question
killed
though.
himself.
Yeah. I do have one question though. On his suit, it was very weird on this side. Was that due to like blood?
No,
that
I,
due to-
I think it was made like that to, like, in pretty much every film in the comic books, even his clothes had two halves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
So
that
I
part,
think
but
it
like
was just.
it
I
doesn't
think
make,
it was just. I think it was just. I don't know
Maybe it was the suit he was wearing when his face caught on fire. That was always my understanding.
well,
because
that's the thing though.
it looked more burnt, like than
Yeah, but it also looked
like just from ooze and
also
everything.
looked more like fake skin ish in a way.
But
It
it
didn't
wouldn't.
look like it was like
wouldn't be
burned.
skin. Yeah, it looked maybe charred is the
Yeah,
better
that's what it
word.
looked. It looked more charred than burned.
Yeah.
Part of it looked red, so that's what part of it didn't make much sense, considering that it was a
I
gray
mean,
suit.
I think
It
they were
could-
going for the freak factor and more instead
Yeah.
of logical.
yeah.
That's true. But I always thought like it was part of his like muscles and stuff, and it was just like either blood or stuff that was just coming out from it.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you know they CGI'd his frown at the end.
Yeah.
My question is that his coin, it was a two-sided coin. It was
Yeah,
a double-sided coin. Like they were both heads.
double-headed.
That's the coin that he always used.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So for him, it was just his own little joke that he didn't let anyone in on.
yeah,
I guess so.
yeah, and that was honestly kind of cool. Because
I thought he had two.
Yeah,
coins.
but
He
then
legitimately did
then the whole point of him saying it's a 50-50, it goes up to chance. No, he was the one telling everyone what to do. Like,
what are you talking
I'll flip
about?
this coin. Like in the
Well, he
beginning.
said
when
no,
he's
no.
like,
His catchphrase
Rachel-
was, "I never leave anything up for chance."
He makes his own luck.
Before he got the charred part.
Yeah.
That's what I think. What Andrew's trying to say.
Yeah. I was saying, was it always a two-sided, or did he just happen to
I
have?
believe it was always two-sided because he
I
always
don't
kept
know.
on saying he never leaves it up for chance, and you never see it tails side of
That's
the coin.
true.
True.
So technically,
Then again,
he's never
every
gonna
time he
kill that guy
it-
in the
yeah.
thing.
That and every
However,
time he
nobody else
flips
knew
it,
that.
you never see the side of the coin.
That is
Yeah.
true.
What did you think of the suit this time for this movie?
Thought it was better.
You can move
Better.
his head when he's looking out the driveway.
Yeah. Then again, I think the mask was a lot better
I think the whole suit
In-
was a lot better.
in general.
Yeah.
I mean,
They gave Batman, not Bruce Wayne, Batman more lines, just shows how much strain he was probably putting on his throat.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
one of my favorite lines was when they said Harvey Dent would be the next Kid Crusader while they were having
Well,
dinner.
he was supposed to be like the White Knight that was in the light, and he was
Yeah.
supposed to be the Dark Knight that
But-
was in the at night.
But the ballerina said, "What are you, like a Kid Crusader?" That's the only thing I wished they showed in this movie, was just have a Robin show up.
Yeah,
I got a question. Did they kill Harvey Dent at the end, or did that fall kill him?
I think the fall killed him.
I technically Batman killed him. I mean, he pushed him off the cliff and didn't catch him, so
Well, he
Yeah,
had
but
to
he
catch
had to save the kid.
if you can catch Joker,
you
you can
wanna
catch
skip-
him too.
You want to know the scary thing about this? In the comics, that kid ends up becoming a serial killer.
Great.
Yeah,
I mean,
What did Batman really save in the end?
murder a bowl of Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess that's it for this week. As a loser, I will be on the next Dark Knight, not on the next movie.
Yes,
yeah.
on the
Next
next
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
On the next Dark Knight, it will be me in clown makeup, particularly Heath Ledger's Joker makeup. So we'll both see how well I do. And
So join us next
Like-
week to watch Watchmen with us, and we
Isn't
will
it
be reviewing that movie.
we'll
Yeah.
after. Yes, Watchmen.